problem that we face in our 20s is that we have a lot of different possibilities. We have endless possibilities, all right? You can go to the other side of the world, you can choose whatever you want to study, you can actually become who you want, you can become anything you want. But the problem with that is that instead of freeing us from the choice, it paralyzes. It's very paralyzing because having all of this choice make you think, okay, what's the best for me? What is the best choice? What is something that will give me the most fulfillment out of it? And this is a fallacy, okay? You cannot think like that. And now I'm going to explain to you, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your teen years, I want to explain your concept that, fuck, if I knew that before, it would have saved me a lot of time and tribulations, okay? So, listen to me closely. If you're asking yourself, what is the right pick? What should I do? Which career should I pursue? Listen to that. Every choice that you do will suck. Okay? Every choice suck. Everything you choose suck. Okay? Why is that? The reason is when you are concerned about 2, 3, 4 or more choices, you have all of this expectation, you have all of these fantasies about what this career will be like. You have all of this preconception, you have all of these thoughts about, oh, being a physical therapist is like that, being electrician is like that, being a doctor is like that, being a lawyer it's like... The problem is you don't fucking know what being all of this profession is. You don't know what are the upsides, the downsides. You don't know what they actually do on a day-to-day basis. You don't know shit about what it's like to being any of these professional figures. You have literally no idea about that. You have only these fantasies. And when you finally are able to pick and go all in into one career, let's say, you are inevitably disappointed. This choice suck. And the reason the choice suck is not, the problem is not the choice itself, all right? The problem is that you had this fantasy, this beautiful fantasy attached to what this career will look like, and inevitably when you're faced with reality, you see that it's not able to compete. Reality is not able to compete with fantasy, and of course, it cannot compete with fantasy. This is the reason why reality will be disappointing and every choice you're going to do will suck, because you have all of these fantasies and expectation about it. You have all of these upsides in your mind. You don't ever thought about what the reality of situation will be. You never thought about the downsides. You never thought about the cost that you needed to pay in order to pursue this one thing. So how do you solve this thing? How do you solve this problem? You solve it by really asking yourself, for every choice that you're pondering right now for your future, you gotta ask yourself, okay, what is the cost? What is the suck that I will going to face for my future? Because every different choice have different kind of sucks, have different kind of costs that you need to pay in order to pursue that. When I was training hard as a judo athlete, when I wanted to become better at judo, I needed to make some sacrifices. I needed to not eat what I wanted to eat in order to remain in my weight class. This a sacrifice that I needed to make. During weekends, I have to sacrifice hanging out with my friends. I had to sacrifice going out on parties with people. And it was something that was necessary in order to pursue this one thing that I felt as important. But I knew that, and I was happy to make the trade-off. And what you need is to explore, learn not about the good things, learn about the trade-offs, learn about the stuff that suck, learn about all of this thing and choose your suck. Choose what sucks less. I know that's not really satisfying, but you gotta choose what sucks less and you gotta eliminate the alternatives. You gotta go all in on something, alright? Otherwise, you're never going to find your real potential. You will always remain stuck in this waiting for something that will finally match your fantasy, but there is nothing that will match your fantasy. So you gotta get out of fantasy land and go all in into something that is real and ugly. I hope that this video was useful. If you have any kind of ideas that you would like to share with me, if you have any kind of problems that you would like talk about with me, please write me something at this email address that we'll make here, and I would be very happy to have a chat with you and knowing about your struggles. Right? Hope that this video was useful. Remember to aim upward as always.